Good evening, Bermuda, or good morning. First, this morning, I would like to give thanks to the Creator, who has blessed us to live in a democracy, as imperfect as it is, and who has kept us safe during a pandemic. Second, I need to thank the person who makes it all possible, my amazing wife, Kristen, who has had to endure her husband called everything but a child of God. She stands by me, mentors me, corrects me, and always reminds me why I do what I do. And though my children are fast asleep, I thank them as well. Next, I must thank our campaign and party organization.
Bang, bang, bang!
Chairman Dawn Simmons, Deputy Chair Lauren Hayward-Bell, Campaign Manager Alexa Lightbourne, Tariq Bean Darrell, Stephen Simons, and Volunteer Manager Maxine Keynes. Thank you all for your incredible and amazing work. I must thank the 36 candidates across the country who worked hard to deliver this victory. Our team is a powerful and diverse team. I would, however, like to recognize a few, to congratulate the newest members of the House of Assembly. Mr. Anthony Richardson in constituency number 7. Mr. Vance Campbell in constituency number 9. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I said Vance. Jashay Adams in constituency 19. Anthea Simmons Wade in constituency number 25. Mr. Jason Wade in constituency number 30. Oh, we're going to have a problem, my technology. Constituency number 31, Crystal Caesar. And last, but certainly not least, the Attorney General of Bermuda, Kathy Lynn Simmons in constituency number 36. I must also recognize the great performance of our candidates in the seats that we did not win this evening. They fought a valiant fight and a valiant effort and closed the gap against the opposition. I think that it's only right that I name them.
Thank you.
Mr. Owen Darrell in constituency number 8. Miss Lindsay Simmons in constituency number 12. Miss Davita Morris in constituency number 20. Oh, Dr. Peets in constituency number 10. Curtis Richardson, who has closed that gap every single time he runs in constituency number 22. And our youngest candidate, the wonderful Miss Ariana Hodgson in constituency number 23. I would also like to thank our opponents in this election. Thank you for running and enriching our democracy with your ideas and your enthusiasm. It is important that we have a strong and vibrant democracy in Bermuda. Most importantly, I would like to thank the voters and all the Bermudians who put their trust and faith in the Bermuda Progressive Labor Party today. It's time now to come together because we have a lot of work to do. Our platform pledged to rebuild our economy with Bermudians at heart. And tonight, I reach out to all Bermudians, but especially those who did not support us. We have an incredibly difficult road ahead for this country, and it is going to require us all to work together, whether we be government, opposition, business, unions, and citizens. I now say that it is time for us to put aside our red, our yellow, and our green, our historical divisions, and come together as one people, one Bermuda, to recover our economy and to build a more inclusive economy that benefits all. I pledge to you today that this Progressive Labor Party government will not take this significant margin in the House of Assembly for granted. This is an awesome honor, and now is not the time for arrogance. It is the time for humility and for reflection. It is a time to redouble our efforts to reconnect with those who feel across this country that this government is not listening to them. So, as I close, let me say this. Over the next few days, I will meet with my colleagues, and it is my intent to go to Government House next week, Thursday, to swear in a new government. In closing, I wish to remind all of Bermuda, especially our supporters outside and throughout the country, that we are still living in a public health emergency and a pandemic. The excitement catches the best of us, but please let us govern ourselves with the common sense that the Minister of Health and Minister of National Security requires. As I close, I say this. Thank you, Bermuda. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your confidence. Thank you for your overwhelming support of our positive vision for Bermuda. And thank you for saying no to the negativity that has epitomized the last 2 weeks of this campaign and responded emphatically to a positive vision for the future of this country. Thank you, Bermuda, and thank you, team. All right, thank you. Questions? You asked for questions. I'm not going to speak to what we anticipated before the election or after. What I can say is this, Trevor. This team has worked incredibly hard. And the Progressive Labor Party doesn't just canvass when elections are called. These men and women behind me, during the pandemic, during difficult times, when they have to do work and other things for their family, balance all of those things that we have to balance to make sure that they're in their communities and looking after their citizens. The Progressive Labor Party is the candidates, but it's also our branches, our campaign workers, all throughout this country who deserve a round of applause as well. Remember, we're an organization 2,000 strong throughout this country who work inside of their communities. So the margin is a reflection of our continued work. And when I was elected the leader of this party and elected to government, the one thing I said, unlike the last time the Progressive Labor Party was the government, I said that we would not forget how to be a party when we're in government. And this victory proves that, our connection on the doorstep with the citizens.
Not a lot of celebration, but people have come out. What would you say to those?
For the people who are outside, I want to say thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. I understand how excited you are, especially when you have seen your leader and the candidates behind me subjected to vicious and nasty attacks and innuendo of all sorts. The people rose above it, and the people outside are saying that they support us. And for them, I give them my absolute, on behalf of this entire team, our gratitude. Oh. Well, I must say one thing. I thank the persons in the office, but we do have in the Progressive Labor Party a campaign organization, and though we have the campaign manager, we do have a campaign chair who's responsible for the greatest victory the Progressive Labor Party has ever won. And that campaign chair is the Member of Parliament one more time for constituency number 11, MP Christopher Famous. Are there any other questions from other members of the media? All right, Tarai, nothing?
Remember, you need a whole new set of team. Oh, peace now.
Owen, anything? All right. Thank you all. Thank you, Bermuda. And to the people outside, I am coming out in 1 second to say thank you. Everyone, thank you very much. Candidates, congratulations.